There I am. Hi, everybody. How's everybody tonight? I'm so sorry. I got a little disoriented there. My name is Lisa Marie, and thank you so much if you are here watching, even just for a minute. I appreciate your time so much. I want to talk about the greatest miracle in the world. My mentor inspired this today, and reason being is I just have finished a journey. I have been on a journey for sure with this book. It has profoundly impacted me, and I'm not even realizing the depth of it until just recently. And I'm telling you, I honestly believe that this absolutely works. Repetition is what is needed to create new habits, right? And we have to get rid of the bad habits. We have to bring in the good habits. We just have to replace them. It's that simple, and it can be that simple. So, The Greatest Miracle in the World. This is a book written by Augmendino, right here. And he's got a whole series. I'm just getting into all the other ones, which are, I believe, going to be equally as impacted to me. So it's this book is not just a read. It was an experience. It's about discovering the miracle in ourselves. And it's told through this beautiful story that Augmendino just cleverly wrote. It's a book of hope, self discovery, and the power of believing in ourselves. And that is so, so important, especially these days. So, so important. You must believe in yourself. If you don't, and I can attest to this, if you do not believe in yourself, others will not either. They just won't. Um, when I first attempted, my mentor Robert Hollis challenged me to read the God Memorandum. This is a chapter out of that book. It's chapter 9. It's called the God Memorandum. And I was challenged to read that chapter every night before I went to bed for 100 nights in a row. He said, your life will change. It will drastically change, all for the better. I thought, well, okay, we'll give her a whirl, right? At that time, I did not realize that the God Memorandum, this chapter, was part of a book. I had no idea. I didn't read the book. I did not read the book. So, needless to say, the challenge did not go well. Okay. I tried it a second time, did not go well. I believe it was the third time that I attempted it. I did know that there was a book attached to this chapter, the infamous chapter 9, the God Memorandum. I did know. I opted to take the shortcut again, and I still did not read the book. Are you kidding me? Okay, you know what? And I just recently did this. Okay. Long story short, many, many attempts. Okay. But I finally did read the book, and that was on this last attempt. And I don't know. At first, it just wasn't happening. It just wasn't happening for me. I had to read the entire book 3 times. I was on the third time and the challenge, and I actually completed it. I don't know if it's my retention that's not quite there anymore or what it was, but I do have to watch things or read something a couple of times if I want that to really sink in. I do. I don't know how many of you are like that, but I absolutely was like that. So it was not. Okay, I did complete it, yes, but it wasn't without struggle. I believe it was, I had gotten to day 37. It was somewhere in between day 37 and 42. Are you kidding me? You would think even after 30 days, I got this, No, it wasn't like that. It just wasn't like that for me. 37 to 42, somewhere in that 5-day period is when the words started making sense to me. They were starting to just kind of settle themselves in my soul, if that makes any sense at all. One of the most impactful parts of this book, let me just read one part to you. This is how many times, well, I'm on my third copy of this book and it's still coming apart on me, but you know what? It was worth every penny. So let me just, okay, it goes through this part of letting us know this is God talking, that we have the power to choose. So it says you can oops, is that the right part that I wanted? Yeah. Okay. So they were talking, there are 4 laws in this book. All right. So it says, thus we come to the 4th law of success and happiness. For I give you one more power, a power so great that not even my angels possess it. I gave you the power to choose. With this gift, I placed you even above my angels, for angels are not free to choose sin. I gave you complete control over your destiny. I told you to determine for yourself your own nature in accordance with your own free will, neither heavenly nor earthly in nature. You were free to fashion yourself in whatever form you preferred. You had the power to choose to degenerate into the lowest forms of life, but you also had the power out of your soul's judgment to be reborn into the higher forms, which are divine. I have never withdrawn your great power, the power to choose. And what have you done with this tremendous force? Look at yourself. Think of the choices you have made in your life and recall now those bitter moments when you would fall to your knees if only you had the opportunity to choose again. What is past, and now you know the 4th great law of happiness and success. Use wisely your power of choice. That part of that book just really resonated with me. And it doesn't matter where you live, what circumstances you are in, it absolutely does not matter. I urge you guys, if you have not read this book, you absolutely need it. Now, I know there are many people out there that won't buy themselves extra, even if it means, encouraging yourself to grow. To grow. If we are not growing, we're dying. We need to put ourselves out there, get out of our comfort zone, and grow and into the best version that we can be. I am so pumped up about being a better person. So I started noticing all these little changes in me. Because what the book does, the God Memoranda, it's a reminder of our worth, our potential, that God created us. We are a miracle. We are each our own unique miracle, blessing, and we can choose our own path. We absolutely can. So when these changes started kind of taking over me, I don't know, I just noticed things like I was being way kinder than I normally was. I was having more patience with people than I used to. And I started thinking more about God's words, and how important it is for us to follow. These are common sense code of ethics. Have your ethics and have them non-negotiable. Do you have your non-negotiable values? You know what I mean? The good habits. I think that is so, so important. This has given me so much encouragement and hope and belief. I can do anything that I choose to do, and I will. I absolutely will. So I've had a lot of takeaways from this. I would, if you guys have not read this, I will find the link to Amazon. I will leave that in the comments. Also, also, hi Melody. I hope you see this rerun. I will call you right back. Anyway, what was I saying? Oh shoot. Okay, if you cannot afford to buy the book, please, please, please go to my YouTube channel. I have created an audio. Every chapter is in there, okay? And you can just listen to it instead of reading it. Just anything is better than nothing. Anything is. And you know what? Your subconscious mind will still hear it. It absolutely will. So put those earbuds in, put this on your phone or wherever, put it in your ears and fall asleep to it. It's very, very soothing. You want to fall asleep to chapter 9, not the whole book. I think you should listen to the whole book first and then go back to chapter 9 every single night and just put it in your ear. Way better if you read it, though. Way even more intense if you read it out loud. So much value. I will put whatever links you need to get your precious little hands on the audio or the book. And now the rest is up to you. I am super excited. And let me know in the comments if you've read this, if it has changed your life at all, if you'd be willing to do the challenge. You know what? If I had people doing it, I would go through it again with you. I absolutely would. So leave a comment if that is you, and heck yeah, let's do that. All right, you guys have a great evening and happy Sunday. See you tomorrow. I'm sure I will be back tomorrow with some scriptures for sure. All right. Bye, guys.